situation. So it looks as though there are 2 more ghosts out in the field. And what do we have here? We have 2 nukes and 3 ghosts. And we're going to be moving out with these ghosts right here. We're going to just kind of watch and see what happens here, what's going on. I think the worst moment of this game is about to occur, and it's about to happen right here. I think this is it. This little ghost is like, I don't know, why is he sending me this way? What's wrong? What's wrong with him? Why hasn't he told me to cloak? Aww. It's always good to scout with the most expensive unit pretty much you can make for Terran that's on the ground. And so it looks as though we are going to have our very first nuke of the day. And I decided to go with the red nuke on the red player because, you know, everyone loves that. Whenever you see a red opponent, you're like, oh, I'm going to pick the brightest part of red in his army. And blue, moving away from the nuke, says to himself, oh, I know it's there, but I'm going to let it happen anyway. And oh my goodness, look at that crater of death. So this ghost currently has 41 kills, and it looks like this ghost is going to be moving out with only 10 health. I'm not really sure how he got down to... Oh, he's the one that ended up killing that Dark Templar. He's got 1 kill, doesn't he? Yeah, he does have 1 kill. So what I like to do with... I shouldn't have attacked that, otherwise he probably wouldn't have known where this was going down. Thing I like to do with my my ghosts is whenever I've gotten into a good position... Oh, here it comes. Oh, yes. Sorry, I just had to stop myself while I watched that. When I've gotten myself into a good position with the nuke, like right here, and they see that there's a ghost, I tend to just like walk him out. So that ghost goes down, but not before getting, you know, like 20 kills or something. So it looks like Kiat and Callie are going to move out with some stalkers here. Kiat doesn't have blink, Callie does, so Callie's going to be able to get a nice concave. Unfortunately, they're going to be hit with a wall of marauders, the perfect counter to stalkers. And those marauders are going to stim up, get a better concave, and no use of stim, or no use of blink. There's a use of blink, but they're just going to run back in and die anyway. And then look, there's the speed zealots moving out, so that's not good. Coleman's going to be moving out with his army of tanks and Marine Marauder, and meanwhile I've been building up my own little army of Marine Marauder, but I've also kind of exclusively been ghosting this game. Oh, and it looks as though a giant, awesome drop in the back of my base has just gone down. I really hate this play, and it's just the Warp Prism warp-in the back of the base. It can be so frustrating, so I'm going to be moving in. Cloak that ghost, cloak that ghost, cloak that ghost. Oh, I suck at cloaking. I get scared. It's what I don't like to cloak my ghosts, because as soon as I cloak them, I forget about them, and I come back to them, and they have no energy, and that's not very nice. So Berg's going to be moving out with some minorly injured marauders. You know, 1 or 2 stims have gone down on them. Not too big of a deal. And it looks as though Callicles is going to be making nothing but Colossus, and Kiat's going to be making nothing but Colossus. So that's great. Always good whenever you make the really big units that actually have a need of support units without support units, because that's, you know, the best thing you can possibly do. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see this expansion fall a fairly large number of times. Not going to lie, probably could use to have those forces like out here, so that when this happens, the opponent can't just snipe this expansion and back up. Of course, he is going to opt to move in. Callicles did get that range upgrade, but there is a battle cruiser. And this battle cruiser, which I did not even catch, but I mean, come on, don't blame me. It's a 4v4. It's kind of ridiculous that I was not able to see that. So Coleman's going to be moving in here with all of these Marines, probably help finish off this battle cruiser before it takes it out. And notice that the battle cruisers now actually only do 8 damage a hit to ground. I'm going to be moving in with my forces in a completely worthless manner because they are completely late to the fight. But there is a very large force of Ultralisks, and Coleman's going to be sieging up his tanks, getting some nice hits in on those Hydralisk, and then we're going to push down this horribly, horribly small choke point. This actually works out whenever you have Colossus and tanks, because you can plant your Colossus and tanks at, you know, or near that expansion. Guarantee that's my scan, because I don't think anyone else on the other team would use a scan like that. I'm going to be moving some of these Marines over here to take the splash damage from that Ultralisk, so that this whole ball doesn't get hit. Going to be doing the same thing here. We're going to be grabbing these Marines and moving them up so that the Ultralisk chases them, because their team is horrible. So there's just tank chaos going on right now, and so it looks as though Blue who is already mined out at his main. Now, see, I'm not mined out because I still have Zealots in my base, just kind of attacking me. Because I still have not dealt with this Warp Prism, because when I went to check it, he moved it away. Also had some issues over here, and I'm currently at 92 out of 70 food. So, all these forces here are pretty much everything that I have at this point. There's going to be a lot of battle cruisers coming, hopefully not too soon. The 3 armor on them is ridiculous. My Marines just barely take that one out. But there are a lot of Colossus here, so we are moving in nice and strong. But it looks as though these Marauders are probably going to be able to fight this off, especially if these forces end up getting over there. And there's a few Dark Templar here as well. So at this point, my forces are looking pretty weak. I also don't really have much of an economy because there's 1 frickin' Zealot in my base. Actually, a little bit more than 1. Coleman has absolutely no workers either. I am the only one on this side that has a... Oh, never mind. He's got a running expansion. And so more stuff going on over here. We finally end up getting pushed back. I just have a Ghost chilling here. I'm going to watch this Ghost because he's not cloaked. He is not cloaked. And no one cares. They're just like, all right, we'll see. Well, he's just chilling there. I don't know. This is kind of bad. Oops. Sorry. Hitting the wrong button there. Anyway, so currently Red is on 3 bases. Well, 2 technically because he's already mined this out. I am on just 1 base. Finally see this goddamn Warp Prism. I'm going to take it out with this Marine. The hero Marine of the day is going to prevent all this harassment. And then with the combination of these forces and these up on the high ground, should be able to take out these Zealots, but not before they come in and just rape my mineral line like he's been doing the whole game. I think the entire thing that Teal has done this game is just put units here and rape my mineral line. All he has done. Two goals of the game. I'm just going to build units, put them here, and I'm going to rape this guy's mineral line. And that's okay. Because that's pretty effective, because that's all you have to really do is just harass people in 4v4. But anyway, Calcles and Kiat are going to be doing some very awesome mass Colossus play in which they get nothing but Colossus, which you might think is obvious, but in fact it isn't obvious whenever I say mass Colossus play, because there's lots of other ways you can do mass Colossus that you don't just get Colossus. But that's quite alright that they ended up doing that. And so Zerg player is going to have fairly too much saturation here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mineral patches, and there are, that's 24 plus 8, 32, 33, 34 drones chilling right here. And he's actually going to, pull some guys off, put them in gas, always good to do. And in this situation, just if you were, confused or wondering, the max number of drones you can really get on this many things is 8, because there's 6 plus 2, so 8 times 3, which is 24. So he's about 8 or so drones oversaturated at this base alone. So a lot of them are just going to run back and forth, just sad. It's like watching dudes at a sausage fest try and hit on the ladies. And so we're going to see some more nukes going down. I have started shooting this queen, so he thinks the nuke's going down right here, and we're just going to slow this down, and we're going to slow it down. Oh, it's at normal. And so there's a nuke going down here, and there's a nuke going down here. Oh my god. Oh my god. So when this happened, I thought to myself, that was kill. That was nice. This ghost has only 27 kills, but as we can see, they were all drones. And this ghost has 62 kills. And gonna kill that queen and then, clean up. And apparently the opponents don't think it's important to move out. And I'll speed this back up. I just wanted to make sure I could see that. So Kiat's gonna come in with oh my god, that's a lot of Colossus. Unfortunately, we don't really have that much anti-air, which is kind of a problem. But oh, I'm mean. I shouldn't have said that. That's so wrong. And Spets told me to go kill myself. So it looks as though this game is probably tipped in our favor a little bit due to the fact that Red has pretty much no more workers except for 1 base. Although you would think that that's the case, but Callicles is going to be taking this high yield expansion. He's on 2 bases now with this mined out. The opponents have actually mined out these naturals a little bit more than we have because this base is just now getting taken. And the interesting thing is there are only 1, 2, 3 bases. Actually, no, sorry, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 bases in the middle of the map. They are all high yields. So 2 of the players in this game, or actually, sorry, excuse me, 4 of the players in this game have to not get expansions. And because of that, I opted to be one of those players because I was going for nukes. I figured I could probably just play a nuke. Oh, it looks like a little bit of fun stuff is going on. There's an observer here, so it's going to really prevent any kind of play from me. Although Coleman is going to move in with his tanks and proceed to get destroyed. Back up, Coleman. Back up, Coleman. What are you doing, Coleman? Back up. Oh, Coleman. Coleman. Tanks are shoot far, Coleman. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, because I got your back here. I got your back. And in the meanwhile, War of the Worlds is occurring over here. The little girl that's screaming is being freed by Tom Cruise, and it looks as though these units are just going to run to their death. Oh my gosh. And this Ghost is going to escape with 84 kills. War of the Worlds occurring. Fungal growth on War of the Worlds. Always a fun thing to see. And Callicles has his Colossus upgraded to 1-0. So it's just going to be making the ultimate death push in. That is just kind of massive. In the meanwhile, I'm going to be, rallying my forces here. Just kind of scared for the life of this Ghost, thinking to myself, oh, I better heal him. I better keep him back because let him build up his energy. I don't know if I've ever had a unit with 85 kills before. I don't think I'll ever get anything more than that. And you would think that's the case. But where are you, Ghosts? I see you around here somewhere. On the protection tab, we have 3 Ghosts coming. We have 1 nuke coming. Have I rebuilt some Ghost factories or Ghost academies? It looks like I'm building one right here, and I have another one there. And I heard a nuke. Where is that nuke going down? I'm going to have to back up and find this, because